The clouds are these server farms that have all these data point access, and even these optogenetic weapon systems they're putting up that look like well, they function like LED street lights, but they're all Wi-Fi connected, and they can be used as weapons with light. So that's why I laugh at these people who think they're going to fight their way out of this with their firearms. Man, at the push of a button, you won't even be able to pull the trigger. At the twist of a dial and the push of a button, all your ammo explodes. They can make you shit your pants. They can make you feel heat and run away. Come on, let's be real.
Go ahead, Dr. Sophie. I think Sophia wants to ask you something.
No, I was thinking about the purple or blue streetlights, DARPA. During I'm just one of those weird people that notices weird things. And I think it was 2021 whenever they started changing out our lights and installing those on the streets. And they started in the city, and then they started doing it over by the beach and near the military base. And I know, I did research on it, right? I haven't had any jabbed. I don't think I have any chips inside me that I know of. So if, is there any way that...
Have you got any potato chips inside you?
Well, I haven't put a grape to see if it melts or what it does. No, I haven't gone up and looked at it because I know I'm not supposed to do that. But my question is, I don't know. I just like to think, okay, is there a way that the government, or not the government, I don't want to say the government, the good soldiers could use this purple, blue streetlights to track the bad people? I mean,
Dr. Sophia, a hammer's a hammer. You can use it to build a beautiful birdhouse and bring birds to your garden, or walk over to your neighbor's house and bash their head in.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on who's controlling it. But for now, you have to comprehend the frequencies of light that are coming out of those what look like black light, purple light, street lights, work in conjunction with the luciferase to aid transfection.
Yeah, I've got the patents. I know, I understand all of that, and I believe it. But I just like to also think, well, it depends on who's in control, right?
Yes, but there's another.
It could be used to track
the good guys and the bad guys. They're both.
Listen, you're not going to be all right in 18 months. They can't make anything fucking any more that lasts more than fucking 18 months. So the guarantee will be up on that shit.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. You have to remember that both sides are in on this lockstep.
Right.
Okay. They're both in on this. They both gain benefits.
Doesn't matter.
They're not. They're not.
Anything that will last more than fucking 18 months.
Well, those have been up longer than 18 months.
I don't give a fuck. But then it's fucking worn out. And I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, it is?
If there was shedding like fuck, half of you lot would be dead already.
Oh, I believe in shedding 100% because I've experienced it. And I had to take the ivermectin.
Shedding's real. Shedding is very real, Hoochie. No, shedding is very real, Hoochie. It's a very real.
Maybe people are susceptible to it. Or maybe I'm
not.
We're all susceptible to shedding, Hoochie. You just might have a stronger, might have a stronger organism, but that doesn't mean you don't have the nano in you. I know I got some nano in me, and I'm fighting it.
Well, what I'll do tomorrow, I'll fucking take a vial of blood, and I'll go get a scope, and I'll have a look.
Yeah, do that. And if you want to know what you're looking for, go to the fifth column out of Spain. They have video of their microscopic analysis.
They're quite
interesting. Or Anna Michaela. She's doing microscopic analysis of this with other people and studying all the injectables too, not just the the blood of the vaxxed and the unvaxxed, but also all the injectables in the medical realm now too, and they're finding it the precursors to nano and everything. But it's very obvious when you see these little quantum dots and these chips that are forming and the graphene ribbons and the hydrogel bubbles and all your red blood cells are stacked. Well, it's very obvious what's happening.
It'll be obvious when you see them when they start losing their mind, because anything in your fucking blood system is eventually going to get to your fucking brain. It's going to fuck it up.
Well, there's protections there, but what they've done is they've created with that pegylated lipid nanoparticle that can trespass. It can pass through that blood-brain barrier, or they use that swab thing and they stick that all the way up to that membrane.
If it's replicating itself, it can't fucking stop.
So you got to leave the area where it is.
But then your body's gonna come and fucking attack it as a fucking alien.
So our bodies are already
body will fuck you up.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not going to make any excuses for people staying put. I mean,
listen. Here's the fucking thing. Here's the reality and the facts. Not everybody can fuck off and just go live in the country. They can't.
That's true.
So that's the fucking reality. So
yeah, but the reality is that nano will get you eventually if you're in the area slated for the nano.
Not whether it does or whether it doesn't, it is what it is. You gotta take it with a smoke.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's one way of looking at it, Hoochie, but I don't see it that way. I don't look at it that way, and the things that I've been trying to expound aren't.
What I'm fucking saying is, we can all appreciate what you're saying and all that. Get the fuck out of there. Get out of Dodge and all that shit. But you got people that got children and everything. They fucking probably got an old grandma that's about to fucking die. They're not going nowhere.
Then you've fallen into what they've created as the perfect trap.
They haven't fallen into anything.
It's the perfect trap, Hoochie.
They can't fucking move, can they?
They've decided not to.
Right, okay, so what they're gonna do?
There's options, Hooch.
Here's the best thing they'll do. They'll go fucking. It's like that fucking. What's his fucking face? Ryan. Soft Ryan that starts crying. All that's crap. He's a fucking actor. And he starts fucking bawling and shit.
Well, I don't know about that, Hooch. All I know is that
Soft Ryan fucking building. Listen, here's what he said. Oh, I'm gonna build a fucking community and shit like that. Says you go ahead, Soft Ryan. Here's what they'll do. You're gonna invest all your money into it. They'll come out and say there's no sanitation. You're living in tiny houses. They'll fucking bulldoze them to fuck.
Yep. Like these people think they're going to live in a bunker somewhere near a city. That's not going to happen either.
They probably brought them sanitation laws in, and then they'll just fucking declare him mental and fucking lock them all up. Go ahead, Harry.
I was going to ask him, Artificer, if he saw that television show. I think it aired like 2012 to 14. Revolution, and it was about nanoparticles basically setting off like a EMP event. It's like a post-apocalyptic, but the nanos are in the air. Like the nanos are in everything, everybody.
Well, that sounds like predictive programming. I haven't seen that physically, but yeah, I mean, they're just there. Look, If you can find it, I think you should check it out. Well, I mean, okay, I appreciate that, but I don't. Yeah, okay. Thanks, I appreciate it. But I mean, I've known about this agenda since a little boy. What the great work in the new host body system and the passing of Nemesis and the great Earth changes and all these last moments of harvest and sacrifice and all this crazy shit these dark entities are doing here. I've known about that since a little bitty boy, but I mean, I'll see if I can find it if I have time. I appreciate that. But I want to ask a question to someone in the audience. Can I do that, Hoochie? Hooch.
What?
I want to ask someone in the audience a question.
Go ahead.
Corvette, are you the Corvette that I knew on Telegram?
Let me give him a microphone so he can answer. I offered him a mic, but he won't speak.
If it's the individual I think it is, it's a female.
All right. Well, she won't speak. Well, let's see what she's fucking posting.
Not anything unusual, not anything off balance.
She's following 28 people, got 9 followers, and she's been on for 2022.
Well, if it's the same person that I met on Telegram, they're good people. At that time.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's following Ariel, so she's following all that other stuff that's going on.
Yeah, she was a big Antarctica researcher and conspiracy and rabbit hole type stuff.
Right.
And but my message to her was you're feeding the distraction. You should be looking at the real battle. And so anyway, they were familiar with the people that I involved in my sanctuary project and didn't give me full disclosure about who they really were. Not her, but she knows the people. If that's the same Corvette. But it makes